Madeline and I are outside, and the other two kids are inside watching a movie. So I had a few minutes. I thought I'd share with you the status of the greenhouse. It got really hot in here yesterday and today. Today I wanted to keep a better eye on it, and some of my things were just cooking in here. So I had to open it up. Sorry, I got a bee in here. I couldn't get him out. He eluded me. But this is everything that's coming up. The yellow summer squash really liked the heat today. They're popping right up. These pumpkins are struggling a little bit. My nasturtium were struggling. I had to take them out. And then here's our basil. You can see that it's kind of scorched a little bit. It got way too hot for it in there. So today I'm just going to take these apart. I'm going to take these out of here and prick them apart and put them in their own little containers. Now here I have the styrofoam cups that I fill with dirt. I have holes in that I've punched in the bottom of this styrofoam cup. As you can see, I just took a kitchen skewer and punched the holes in the bottom. We're also going to use that kitchen skewer when we go to prick these plants apart. Now, I've got quite a few cups here, but you can see that there's quite a few basil plants. So I'm going to need a lot of them. And the thing with the styrofoam cups is you can just take a ballpoint pen and write on there what you have. Don't go all the way through, don't bear down hard and go all the way through and make a hole in your cup. Now I'm just going to scoop some of these up. And as you can see, the little individual plants. I'm doing this on a not very hot day. So you want to be careful. You don't want to be out here laying them out and let them scald in the sun. These have already had a little bit of heat shock from the greenhouse. It got too hot in there. That little portable greenhouse I use. But you can just take anything sharp, just kind of wedge in between there. You can see the little roots. So we have 10 laying out here that we've pricked out of this tray of basil that I planted. And we're going to go ahead and plant them in the cups that we have. Now they look kind of fragile. You want to put a hole just big enough for the little plant to go down in there. You just take your little plant that you started, that you've pricked apart, make a little hole in your cup. In the center of your cup. Put your little plant that you pricked out of your tray and plant it. And we're just going to keep doing that until we get all these cups filled up. We're doing this with basil, but you can do this with any seeds. Tomatoes are a good plant to do this with. You don't want to wait till these get too big before you prick them apart, because the longer you leave them in there, the more intertwined their roots will be. You want to use a delicate hand and separate these little things. This is 1 pack of basil seeds, and as you can see, it's more than enough plants. I'll have to give some of these to friends, as I don't have enough space to plant all of these. They call it pricking apart because you take this little stick like this, and you prick these little plants apart. And that's why they say you're pricking these apart. These have their second set of leaves. That's when I divide mine, is when they have the 4 leaves. David's joined us. He's out here. And here you go. You see all of these that we've got pricked apart and put into their own little containers. And the wonderful thing about this mass planting is you can leave these in their pots for a little while, because they have more than enough room and nutrients to grow for a little bit.
Which one is better? This one or this one? This one. This is better.
Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for pricking apart the basil with me and replanting it into their little pots. Until next time.